What is going on, YouTube? It's none other than DJ Treasy Treese, and welcome to a playoff episode of The Spark. For those of y'all that are new here, which is a lot of y'all, man, I have had a lot of channel growth, so I wanted to make sure I'm going live and still having some interactions with y'all, even though the Sparks aren't in the playoffs. So for anybody who's new to the channel and don't really know my style of commentary, I do social commentary. So most of the time I'm just talking shit about basketball on the internet. My team is the LA Sparks. And since we aren't in the playoffs, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care who wins because my team ain't in. But I have been watching every game this season in the WNBA. And excuse me, I've also watched all the playoff games. So it's perfect timing for me to just hop on here and just chat about what I think and what my predictions are for the playoffs. So let me just roll in here now. Give me a second here. I'm starting my YouTube live in the background. So let's talk about who's in the playoffs right now. So the first round was the Las Vegas Aces and the Chicago Sky, right? That was an easy matchup to understand that the Aces number 1 seed versus the Chicago Sky number 8 seed was probably going to overtake the Chicago Sky very easily. And that's exactly what happened, y'all. We watched the Chicago Sky lose 2 games back to back. And to be honest, they were fighting as they were going down. It's not really like they completely just gave up and things didn't go their way. They were playing the number 1 team in the league all season. Like there's nobody who has unseated the Las Vegas Aces this season. So to play a team like that and to put up a fight is very, very, very commendable. But the Chicago Sky did lose 2 games in a row. As you know, or maybe don't know, the first round of the WNBA playoffs is the best 2 out of 3 games. So dropping 2 games back to back automatically eliminates you, and that's what happened with the Chicago Sky. So the Las Vegas Aces moved on to the semifinals. Now, if we're looking at the next matchup, which is the Dallas Wings versus the Atlanta Dream, this one shocked me, y'all. This one was the biggest surprise probably for me. And that's because I expected the Atlanta Dream, and I think many people expected the Atlanta Dream to do much more because they had a lot of the pieces in there, right? You got Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard dropping 40 casually, but they still lost, you know? So having these superstar players that don't execute or aren't playing as a team and can't put the pieces together is just really tough. I mean, it's tough because they should have been able to give Dallas some hell and lose one game. You know what I mean? Make Dallas lose 1 game, and that just didn't happen. And Arike Ogumawale just went crazy yesterday, and Satu Sabale. I mean, everybody played a really good game. And they blew them out. I mean, they shouldn't have lost by that much, but that is exactly what happened. So the Dallas Wings surprised me and are moving on to play the Las Vegas Aces. So that's a 1 and a 4 seed matchup. It's gonna be crazy. I'm not sure what we can expect from the Dallas Wings, but I still got the Aces as my favorite for that matchup as well. And the reason being is because it's hard to just silence Asia Wilson alone. That part is hard. So if you finding it hard to silence Asia Wilson, and then you think about a point guard like Chelsea Gray, and then you think of a great guard like Kelsey Plum, and you put all of these pieces together, and you even got people off the bench that can come and score, you know, it's hard. You got the MVP on your team, the league MVP on your team, probably going to be the MVP again, unless Stewie do something crazy in these playoffs, but I don't know. We'll see. But Dallas is really going to have to come with their A game. I don't see another way in which they're going to make this happen unless they come with their A game and they give the Aces hell. They're going to have to really, really, really come with a strategy of offense, defense, keep Asia out the paint, make her score, make them frustrated, make them pass the ball more, make Chelsea Gray shoot shots that she don't want to shoot. You know what I mean? Make sure that Kelsey Plum is not getting that many touches. It's so many things they have to worry about. But I still got the Las Vegas Aces favorite as mine. Now let's talk about the New York Liberty. I just bought a New York Liberty t-shirt, y'all. Let's talk about that because I'm not a New York Liberty fan. And again, I'm a Sparks fan to the end. You'll only hear me talk about LA sports on this channel. Okay. I don't want you to feel like you are lost or, as my fan favorite, like me personally, especially during Lakers season. So get ready for that if it's some Lakers fans out there that's listening. But the New York Liberty were on the cover of Slam magazine, and the picture was just so hard that I was like, you know what? I got to get this t-shirt. So I'm waiting for that to come on the mail. So you'll see me in the mail. So you'll see me rocking that. But don't think I'm a New York Liberty fan. I just like that movement. It's a charcoal color. Go with a lot of the blacks that I wear. So yeah. They gave the New York Liberty a back-to-back 2-game L streak. And the Washington Mystics, Cloud, man, she played a hell of a game. That game had me on the edge of my seats. This New York Liberty versus the Washington Mystics game yesterday was off the fucking charts for anybody. Let me see if I got my cuss word. Nope, see, I ain't got my button set right there. That's supposed to be my cuss word, but hell, clap for me. I figured it out. Yeah, I figured it out. Anyway, Nia Cloud, man, on the Washington Mystics, she played a hell of a game. She was unstoppable. She was passing the ball well, getting offensive rebounds. Everybody was playing well. And Della Don really didn't step up that much. I know she's had some back surgery issues and like really getting her strength back with injuries and stuff like that. So it's just tough to see a legend go out like that because Della Don should have been able to score like 40 on them. But the fact that she didn't lets me know, like, dang, she's not really feeling her best, or she's not really, up to her old self. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm not surprised that the Washington Mystics lost. But I mean, they put up a hell of a fight. Slim, for the second time, has silenced the Barclays Center with tying that 3-point. Whoo, she hit him with the shoe, man. It was cold. If you haven't seen the game, go watch the highlights. That shit was lit. And then tonight, we got the final matchup. We got the Connecticut Sun versus the Minnesota Lynx. If the Connecticut Sun, and you heard it here first, if the Connecticut Sun do not come out of the gate and crush the Minnesota Lynx totally and completely, Sun Tzu style, y'all. I need a teacher pause because, they need to come out the gate crushing them totally and completely. An onslaught of points, defensive pressure. They need to really win the first quarter and kill their hopes and really slide that point deficit and get as many points as possible. Hopefully Alyssa Thomas is feeling like herself and DeWanna Bonner as well. But if they give the Minnesota Lynx any hope, the Minnesota Lynx are going to take it. They're going to take advantage of that, and they are going to lose this tie matchup, which I don't want to see. I want to see the Connecticut Sun win. They've been playing well. Alyssa Thomas has been playing well. Again, I'm an LA Sparks fan, so I don't care for the Lynx at all, Minnesota at all, rivalry status. Connecticut's been playing well. Don't let a 6 seed come take your spot. Connecticut, don't let a 6 seed come take your spot is all I have to say because, oh my God, if you give the Minnesota Lynx an inch, they will take a mile. We don't care for that. We don't want to do that. We don't do that here. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm just going to call my prediction now and say the Connecticut Sun going to come out and take that win. Also, their coach just got Coach of the Year. I didn't know she was a Purdue grad. I was like, oh, she was on the 1999 championship team. Okay. Congratulations on Coach of the Year. The semifinals, for me, the best out of 5 matchup is going to be the Las Vegas Aces against the Dallas Wings, and then the New York Liberty versus the Connecticut Sun. And that's going to be a good series, the New York Liberty versus the Connecticut Sun, because both of these teams have off days. You know what I mean? Like, we rarely see Vegas, come out and just be fumbling around and can't find a shot, and they never really connects during the whole game. But New York, that's happened too. Stewie has had off games. Asia has had a couple, but, that second to last game, Stewie really wasn't even there. So we gonna see. I think the Connecticut Sun could steal away to the WNBA finals if New York has some misfortune, which I'm not. Again, I done bought the t-shirt, so I don't got no stake in that. And after I see how they play tonight in them first round games, I'll let y'all know who I got for the finals. But really, the WNBA be so damn close that you can't even guess. You can't guess, you can't get it close. So I'm just going to let it rock and looking forward to this Connecticut and Minnesota Lynx game. I might jump on tomorrow for another quick lunch break basketball chat on YouTube Live. So definitely like, share, subscribe, do all the things, stick around. I'm talking about WNBA basketball, y'all. My name is DJ Tracy Treese, and you are watching The Spark. I'll check in with y'all later.